Okay, don't know what happened with this recording. Something blew up with the sound, so I'm going to go ahead and re-record whatever commentary I have here and repost this thing. Apologies. Don't know what happened there. Anyway, this is the Sunspider. It is a dual Ultra AC10 ERPPC build, a Clan Heavy. It is not a tank. It is not going to stand in the front. It is not really a long distance sniper. It can be in the right hands. In my hands, that's wasted. Um, so there's no point in me running it that way. Medium to long range build. Shoot into the fight. Try not to gain attention for yourself. This thing doesn't have ECM, so there's no chance at hiding aside from this does have full radar deprivation on it. So here we are. We know where the enemy is thanks to a great UAV. This light here popped up on my radar, and then they start capping the base. Unfortunately, my mic was muted for this match, and that little light up you see of my comm did not go out because I'm a potato. When it comes to the comms, when it comes to a lot of things with this game, it's surprising I still play it. In fact, and just don't play like Connect 4 or Monopoly or something. So put some on this little locust here, start chasing him in. I didn't realize the second guy was here. I now do. Change my plan, and I'm going to head over to the left directly to try and keep buildings between me and that piranha. I don't want to get eaten alive. I am going to engage this locust. Going to put some rounds on him, and I have a light mech buddy who came in with me, and he finishes this guy off, and he's gone. The piranha, we both start to pursue. I realize belatedly that that's a stupid thing to do. I'll pursue him to a little bit of a point so he doesn't turn on my Mistlinks buddy and take him out, but you never want to be too far from the front if you're a heavy. No matter how fast you are, this mech is relatively fast for a heavy running at 81 kph. But I decided at this point to turn, and my buddy killed him, so that's fine. That Al Neko is a really good player. He really finished that guy off quick. So I decided to make my way back up to the front, and happily the other team didn't push when they should have, and those lights were had two mechs off the front line, one of them a heavy. They had a slight advantage, but the rest of my team stayed well disciplined, which means when they tried this push that they're trying right here now, they're not having a good time of it. We're just eating them alive as they poke their heads over the ridge. The only folks who die are the ones who kind of jump out into the middle like that light did there. I don't think he's going to make it back to safety. There's too much there. He did. He didn't pay for it. Somehow he didn't pay for it. But the only folks who are dying here are the ones who are peeking a little bit too aggressively and coming up into that firing line. Happily, my team decides, we're going to let them do the peeking and we're going to pick them off as they go. And you can see we're already up 5-2. I decide relatively quickly that now that we're at 7-2, it's time to go. Let's roll these guys. And I announced that, again, Mike's still silenced, and it doesn't go out to anybody. But, the thought was there in retrospect. The team figured it out for themselves anyway. And here we go, going forward. I've already got my target picked out that I want to take down quick, and it's that Fafnir. I don't like getting killed by Fafnirs. That happens far too often. So I take him out. Apologies for the black and white. There's not much you can do about that. On this map, there's a lot of obscurement with fog, and the only way you see through it is with heat vision. We'll use that as an excuse as to why that guy cut right in front of me and tried to murder himself. But that's what we'll go with. I decide it's really good to go down this hole right here, as did my buddy. I had heard that there's candy down there, and that's why I went. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Didn't get a chance to put one on this last guy here. I would have liked to have gotten at least the assist, but I had a fairly successful match. So if you look up at the Score 375 damage done, 2 killing blows, only 83 damage taken. I don't know what I did with that team damage. Probably stepped on somebody. It was only one. It's not tops in the match, but it's not real high in the match either. It's relatively high compared to looking at the other team. Not one member of the other team had more than me, which is probably why they lost. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this sound stays. GG.